What's up guys, David here, and welcome back to another video. Today what I've got is a player review on the second in form, Alejandro Gomez. Just before we get into things guys, if you wouldn't mind smashing a like on this video, that would be really awesome of you, and it only takes like a second as well, and it would mean a lot to me. Also guys, do remember to hit that subscribe button down below if this is the first time you've clicked on one of my videos. So yeah guys, today we have got a player review on the second in form, Alejandro Gomez. His first in form is I think 83 rated, and he does have some good stats as well, but this card does just look sick. The second in form card is 85 rated, he's got 93 pace, 90 dribbling, 84 shooting, 85 passing, 68 physical and 40 defending. Obviously his main stats being his 290 plus stats, and that is his dribbling and his pace. His pace is just insane, 93 pace for a striker. Is obviously very quick, and dribbling as well. You obviously have close control. So yeah, his dribbling and his pace are his main stats. Alejandro Gomez is 5'5", which is a bit of a letdown really, because you obviously kind of want a bigger striker which can hold up the play. But Gomez isn't really that type of player. He's more of a player that can take on players, kick it past them and run onto it. He has got high medium work rates, which is pretty good. I think high low work rates and high medium work rates for a striker is the best you can get really. So I'm quite happy with him having high medium work rates. Also he has got a 4-star weak foot and 4-star skills, which is really good because weak foot is obviously very important. So 4-star weak foot I'd say is pretty good, and 4-star skill moves again is important. You can do some really good skill moves with 4-star skill moves. So yeah, his skills and weak foot is also very good. I did end up buying this card for 100k, but he has gone down quite a lot now. He's gone down to around 70k. He's probably going to drop even more, and he could maybe yet get a third inform card because there's still quite a lot left of the season. So there is a good amount of time for him to get another inform card. His record for me was 3 games and 5 goals, which I think is quite good for me. I was kind of expecting him to be a bit worse than that, to be honest, because as a striker, I was playing him as a lone striker in a 4-3-3 formation. So yeah, I was kind of expecting him to not be great because of his height and that, but he did seem to be quite good for me. But yeah, so let's have a look at Gomez's in-game stats. So yeah, here are Gomez's in-game stats, and the stats that mainly stick out to me are his ball control, his dribbling, which is both 88, which is really good. So you expect him to have a good first touch and close control as well. Also, he's got 96 acceleration, so he'll be very, very quick off the mark. Also, he has got really good passing, so like 86 short passing, 89 crossing. Like, you don't really get them stats too much as a striker. Normally, you get like good stats in like the shooting pace and that for a striker. But then sometimes, well, a lot of the strikers in this game, the passing does let them down. Also, he does have some pretty good shooting stats as well, like his long shots being 89, volleys being 85. Got some pretty decent stats, but then only 81 finishing, which does slightly let him down. But I didn't really seem to find that too much of a problem. So guys, let's have a look at the clips that I got with second in form, Alejandro Gomez. Okay then guys, so here are the clips that I did end up getting with Alejandro Gomez, and I'm just going to start off with the positives that I found out of Alejandro Gomez. So the first positive I have to take from Alejandro Gomez is definitely his dribbling. As you can see in a lot of these clips, his dribbling is really, really good, like close control, and he can also get away from defenders as well with a big touch as well. So he's got a range of different stuff that you can do with him because of his pace and his dribbling. Also, Gomez's passing was very good as well. I thought he didn't really give the ball away too many times, like dribbling it or just passing it. I didn't think he wasn't really a clumsy player at all. I thought he was a very good player, kept the ball well, and he definitely did fit into this side. Also guys, I did play Gomez in a Premier League team because I didn't really want to buy a completely new team. As you guys know, I do have a Premier League team, so yeah, I just decided I'm just going to buy Gomez and then sub him on off the bench in like the first minute, and then yeah, play with my Premier League players. So yeah, good thing for Gomez is that he can make a chance himself. Like you can see in a few, he's dribbling through a few players, he's making stuff happen. Like some strikers, you have to kind of put it on a plate for them, like cross it into them. But this card, you can just literally run through a few players and end up getting a goal. So I do really like that. Like he can make chances for himself. He did seem to link up very, very well with my players. Like he played good 1-2 passes with them, and he just played really well with my team. Also, generally Gomez's finishing was quite good for me. He did have a few chances that he missed, but the majority of the chances I expected him to score, he did end up taking. So I was quite happy with that, and I was kind of expecting him to be pretty bad at finishing really, but he was a very good player, and I just thought he was good at finishing as well. I do think Gomez could also play very well in a 2-striker formation, like a 4-1-2-1-2, where a lot of people use that with the centre mid. Gomez could easily fit into that. You can maybe bring him back into a cam as well, because he does have the stats of a cam as well. Like he could maybe play in cam. He also does have stats for a winger, but you're obviously not really going to be playing him on the wing. So yeah, you could maybe put him in a 2-striker formation with like someone who is a bit bigger than him, who you can maybe like hit the ball into, because Gomez is obviously very small. So now I want to get onto the negatives that I found of Gomez, and probably the main negative is his height, just because like whenever you have like a goal kick or something, you want to kick it up the pitch, obviously kick it long, you've got Gomez as your striker, and he's not really going to be winning any flick-ons, or it's very unlikely. So yeah, mainly his problem is his height. That is kind of something that you'd expect, really, to be honest, because just looking at his height, he's 5'5". He's not really going to be winning any headers. So that again is another reason why you could maybe put him in a two-striker formation with obviously a striker that could win headers. Another problem that I did kind of find with Gomez is sometimes when he did get into like decent goal-scoring positions, he just didn't take the shot early enough. I don't know if it was me being slow or him just taking a while. You'll be able to see in a few of these clips that he did take a while just to get the shot off. But yeah, that's about all the negatives I have to say for Gomez. I'd say overall he's a really decent player. Like I'd obviously for 100k I wouldn't say he's worth it, but he's going down now. He's 70k at the moment, so if he does drop more, he'd definitely be worth it. Like 70k isn't too bad for a player of that quality, so I'd say that's quite good for him. Also, I did end up losing quite a lot of coins on this card. I bought him for 100k. I probably had the card for about 2 hours, sold him again, and then he went down to like 75k. I ended up losing like 25k in the space of like 2 hours. So I was pretty annoyed about that. So yeah, if I had to rate Gomez out of 10, I'd probably give him an 8 out of 10. Like I'd say his obviously his height lets him down a lot for being a striker on his own, and yeah, he does sometimes just take a while to finish off his chances. But other than that, I'd say this guy's a really good player. He played very well for me, scored a lot of goals for me, 3 games, 5 goals. I'd say it's a pretty decent record. So guys, do let me know if you're going to try him in the comment section down below, and if you have already tried him, please do let me know what you think. I'll be interested to know that. But anyway guys, this is all about do for this video. If you have enjoyed it, please do drop a like on this video. That would be absolutely awesome of you, and it really means a lot to me. Also, comment down below what you think of Gomez and if you're going to try him, and make sure to subscribe if you're new around here. But anyway guys, this is about the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.